let's go ahead and get this started. Welcome to Braunhaven. We'll be picking up where we left off last week. These guys um, overcame their diversity, and Alora has been raised from the dead. They spent quite a bit of time in Gnomeveiholm while she was convalescing. Um, they got her a really good room, a private room at the Virtuous Inn. And so now they then went back and decided to delve out the entirety of the Electrum mine that they found, and they have now come back to Gnomeveiholm, spent the night, and planning on following Skopti, their Stygian guide, back to or back onto the Eastern Tradeway up through the Skellis Mountains, and continue their journey towards Zolotoheim. They're still searching for information on where the looped scepter is, the second proposed second key to the extra-dimensional prison of Maximilian Tacidantilus, the Archmage. And they have some clues. They know that Nothrum Ston, the dwarf that traveled with Tacidantilus, was entrusted with the looped scepter, and they know that sometime in the past 200 years, roughly, maybe 300 years, Nothrum founded a mine called Drothamstone, and it was supposed to be this fantastic, fabulous mine, and but something happened, and all contact with Drothamstone was lost, and nobody knows what happened. And over the centuries, the location of the mine was lost, and so they are going to Zolotoheim to find out a little bit more information, because likelihood is that if Nothrum was entrusted with the looped scepter, and he vanished at some place called Drothamstone, that was probably the last known location of where he was. So, before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. Today, we would like to thank Easy Roller Dice Company. Easy Roller makes excellent dice. Honestly, out of all of the dice that I own, I have found myself constantly going back to Easy Roller's translucent dice. They are well balanced. They work. And when you put them all, if you buy a whole bunch of different colors and you put them in your dice tray, it looks like you have a bunch of gems in there, which is what I like. In addition to the fact that they roll balance, because if you're buying
money,
if you're buying dice for their looks alone, you are wasting your money. Dice have one job, and that is to roll, and they should roll balanced. So, yeah, don't waste your money on that shit. Oh, look, it's got Sauron's eye in it, and there's liquid inside. Yeah, let's throw the balance off. So, yeah, Easy Roller makes excellent dice, and right now they also have a plethora of other dice-related things, such as dice trays, and they've got bags. And right now, through Halloween, 10/31/23, they have a sale on dice bags, because you got to have someplace to store those. It is 27% off if you go to Easy Roller Dice Company and you use the code BAGS27. You will get 27% off on a dice bag. But I mean, I know everybody uses Crown Royal bags because that is the go-to. But plus when you have a Crown Royal bag, you get a free bottle of whiskey with every purchase. But
exactly.
But I will say, when I
how dare you try to take away my free whiskey?
I know, right? when I upgraded from my Crown Royal bag, I did get a dice bag. The ones that I like, when you open them, they're freestanding. And the nice thing about that is that you can open them; they will stand upright, and you can look inside the bag to see which dice you want to pick out. And the one that I bought, the only downside to that is that the one that I bought holds so many dice that sometimes digging through it can be tedious, and I end up having to dump them out anyways. But it's still a nice feature. So, yeah,
Does it
27%
hold
off.
whiskey?
No, my belly holds the whiskey. Um,
Ah.
yes, yes. So yeah, go to Easy Roller and get yourself a dice bag. If
I
you
was oh, sorry.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Finish your entry.
If you are a fan of the channel and you want to help us out with the plethora of little things such as subscriptions and bandwidth and everything else, we do have a merch store. The merch store is over on Zazzle. We have T-shirts, we've got buttons, we have a fleece blanket, we have a beer stein, just a bunch of different objects. And 100% of the proceeds from that channel or from that store go directly back into the channel. So if you want to help us out, go get yourself a new T-shirt and a button, and we appreciate everything you do. Progress is being made on the next book. The Tassadantlus's Tantalizing Tower. I got some really bad echo.
That might have been me. Sorry.
No problem. So, yeah, Tassadantlus's Tantalizing Tower is in progress. It's so irritating. I have not gotten any actual writing work done this week because after watching a couple of YouTube videos, I had to go back and re-examine the pro license for Dungeon Scrawl, and come to find out their pro license is crap. Looking at you, Roll 20, because you bought Dungeon Scrawl, so you need to fix this shit. Yeah, so what it basically says, and it looks great on the surface, is that if you pay the monthly subscription and you have a pro license, you can use Dungeon Scrawl um, for commercial products. But all that covers, come to find out, all that covers is the drawn maps. If you use any of the image assets, then those individual creators have their own licenses, and every single one of those licenses is uh, what common domain or what have you. I think it's number 4, which doesn't make any sense either. Because if you read the description of that, it says in the first paragraph that they absolutely cannot be used for commercial purposes, and then in the second paragraph it says if you do use them in commercial services, then you have to include the name of the creator and a link to their shit and blah blah blah. And so I find the legalese of that to be very questionable because if you know anything about law, and I do, you know that it is well written licenses, at least, or contracts don't double talk. It is one or the other. And so, if in the first paragraph where it says you absolutely cannot do it, okay. And then the second paragraph it says if you do, and I'm like, okay, well, which is it? Because if I can't do it, then why would I? Why would I? Why would I put my product at risk by doing it anyways? Just by giving you credit. No, fuck that. So, what I have had to do for the past week or so is I canceled my Dungeon Scrawl Pro, and I have gone through and I am now redoing what 56 maps in Incarnate, and so rather than the nice, neat black and white on parchment paper maps that I was doing, they are now going to be in full in-your-face color, which I guess I don't know. Some of the maps came out pretty good. I just finished a map of some sewers that is both gross and beautiful at the same time. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I have to get those done before I can continue writing. So I don't know. I might end up being a month behind. I am anticipating at this point. I am shooting for, my goal is to have this book done and published and out and available by December. So hopefully before Christmas. So keep an eye out for that, and I will give updates as we go. So what were you saying, Wes?
Oh yeah. Um. Well, while we get there at night, is I was wanting to know if I had all my spell slots, and if so, would you be opposed to me? I mean, even if I've got to incorporate another spellcaster in it, that'd be fine. But I'd like to go ahead and do a spell slot dump and get a power word stun ritual. So even if it'd be like, I guess Allure would be the most logical choice to join. If we could just do a ritual and get power word stun.
So my first question,
It's in the book.
right? Is it in the book?
Yes, page 33 of the Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Right. It talks about that it's a 7th level ritual spell, but in the ritual spell stuff, it talks about like I don't necessarily have to cast a 7th level spell in this shit. I could cast a 3rd level spell, 2 2nd level spells, and some 1st level spells to knock the 7 spell slots, 7th level spell slot out in the ritual. And so with that in mind, I don't necessarily know that stun is the straight up necromancer's forte, but the sacred ground of the cemetery around here would count for me. So I mean, that's why I was thinking maybe I would have to actually mix with a witch on it. But getting a power word stun going and locked and loaded while we're going to rest down in a town and not have to preserve our spell slots, or anything like that. I think that would be the fucking deal killer. If we get into something, one creature we could say, shut the fuck up and stand there for a while.
So, my only thing about that, and let me double check something else.
Well, I was serious about trying to learn testicular torsion as a spell. That do something similar. I think it should incapacitate and then like untwist the ball when it wears off. Because I don't want anybody's testicles dying. I just want somebody to shut up sometimes for a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe that would work.
So, yeah, if you want to, oh boy.
When we have a couple weeks, I'll do that. I was just throwing it out there. So that was a serious request.
You know what? I like that. Let's see here.
We could tie that in with the power word stun. All I care about is being able to say a word and making something, and see, the thing about that is so cool is it's got those higher end hit dice written in, and there's no save. It's just
I don't know anything about power word. I don't know how it works.
In that.
So yeah, power. So so I will address the power word stun issue first. So the issue would be that so up until now, I mean, you know that rituals exist. What you don't have is any. You don't have any ritual spells. You don't have any ritual books. You know the process, which is how you were able to cast bone armor.
Okay.
But you don't have a book of rituals, and there isn't one available in this town.
So yeah, we either need to invest and write the ritual, or find someone to teach it to us, sell it to us, trade it to us.
Right, and I mean, you like writing it. I mean, maybe that would work. But it's something that already exists. So
Yeah.
there is somewhere a book this ritual spell in a book of rituals.
So
That
we
you
need to
could
find a coven of witches.
not necessarily,
Okay.
because any spellcasting class can do rituals.
Rituals. Okay, fair enough. Well,
You know,
thank you for.
I don't know if I mean I say any spellcasting class. I don't know about bards or rangers. I don't know that they would actually do rituals, but definitely clerics and druids, and of course magic users, necromancers, and I don't know about illusionists.
Some of them
Yeah,
are marked that they're good for illusionists, but it's just a select few.
yeah. I mean, illusionists would have um, a very particular set of rituals, more
Yeah.
along the lines of, making something permanent would be,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
a hallucinatory terrain, for example, that has a permanency ritual thrown on it would be,
Yeah.
you know.
They just have to use their flavor of shit.
So, like I said, I'm not saying no, but that's not a possibility. But you would need to first obtain that ritual in a book.
Okay.
So
Was
then,
I able to write down bone armor ritual?
yeah, I would say that
Oh,
you have successfully created, and I mean that was more or less just a ritual that allowed you to cast that on somebody else.
yeah.
So Alora's testicular torsion. So what what is your idea as far as tell me a little bit about what you were thinking as far as damage and duration.
I didn't think it would damage anybody. I thought it would be something I could cast to incapacitate them for like a dice roll number of rounds and then pick it up. Like if I want to, I was thinking about like if we're having like a meeting or dinner or if like an announcement is taking place that I want to interrupt or something like that. You just cast it and the guy just doubles over and can't do anything for a little while.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, my no-nos hurt.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. It'd be pretty devastating.
So you're wanting to use it more in a stop the monologue.
Yeah, that kind of a setting. Like
Yeah.
some stop stuff from going down, actually.
Not necessarily a combat spell.
No, but it could be a combat spell. Like, I'm trying to think. If there's something where it takes more than one round to set something up, or if somebody has to
Yeah.
concentrate, it would definitely
I
break
was
the
going to say it's
concentration.
definitely going to interrupt concentration, and if you
Yeah,
have it readied, similar to like Dispel, if you have it readied, I would say that will definitely interrupt spell casting. Um,
I think so.
yeah,
They should
so
be able to make like a legendary con save or something. Just be
I would say that sounds like it's probably going to be a second level spell,
Okie doke.
and we will say duration is probably 1d4 rounds.
That sounds fair to me.
Range, we'll say 30 feet.
All right.
And the victim gets a spell save versus spells.
All right.
On a failure, they will be, I guess, not necessarily incapacitated. Well, I mean, incapacitated can mean a lot of things, especially since
Unable to speak, maybe?
yeah. Well, we'll say on a failure, the victim doubles over in pain and is otherwise incapacitated.
All right.
concentration on spells is broken. Casting is interrupted. And attacks or movement are impossible
Cool.
for the duration.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
That I mean
You can only use it on 50% of the population, but that's okay.
well,
I mean, I feel like there's a modification that could be made for it to apply.
For ovarian torsion.
well, the bad news is that percentage is probably even lower than that, considering all the wars and famines and disease. The
That's
women are
true.
usually a higher population mark in societies such as that, so you're probably looking at more like 25, maybe 30% of the population. The rest of them get killed by swords and pulling off.
But they are the ones more likely to be making those long ass monologues.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I just sort of like the idea of having it in my back pocket.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty decent spell.
While we're asking questions, how
Yes.
long does it take me to brew stuff?
I would say, I don't know.
Like, is there something where I can start a brew and then like it can be with me, like still fermenting while we're traveling, as long as I've started the process?
So and I have not ever brewed my own beer, but from my understanding, that would be a no, because you don't want to disturb what is.
Oh yeah,
brewing.
have it shake. That's
Yeah.
true. Can't have it shaken up and stuff.
So I would say no to that. But I don't know. You might Google brewing beer, and you might just in case Google brewing
Mead?
Yeah, mead as well, and see what it says as far as time, because I'm not that familiar with it.
All right. Mead is 10 to 20 days. And beer is quick.
Yeah, I know that beer is pretty quick, depending on what your method is. But like most of those home brew, those plastic barrels you can get, I think you can buy them at like Walmart. Those are like a couple days.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
Like a crappy beer can like that. You just want some alcohol. It doesn't have to be like a crazy flavor or nothing. You can get that done in a few days. But if you want some good stuff, it's going to take you more than 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, if you're making Steel Reserve, you could probably have beer in about 24 hours.
All right. What's going on?
So it is
trying to figure out how I can have alcohol on my person all the time. I want to turn my
Oh.
ranger into a drunkard.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem with that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Because that would
probably
help
why you can't hit shit with a
explain-
bow.
Right.
Yeah.
It explains his horrible dexterity.
Yeah.
I could. So I mean, all you'd have to do, where is it?
It's not that he's not nimble and quick in his youth. He was the top of his class, right? But
Yep.
then he became an alcoholic. And so now it's like he's playing on the hard setting whether he wants to or not because he's always fucking drunk.
He discovered the ripple, and it's been hard ever since.
Been hard ever since, yeah. So
a
he's just shaky.
A water skin is only 1 gold piece, and you could fill it with wine. 2 pints of wine is another gold piece, so you can do that.
Yeah, you can always purchase some. Get you a little.
So
stash.
3 gold piece to have a water skin full of wine. So 10, we'll say 10 gold piece to have like 3 on him. Could he buy it in bulk and maybe get 4 for 10?
Sure.
All right, my dude's got 4 wineskins on him at all times.
Yeah, and each wineskin will hold 2 pints. So yeah, that works.
Go ahead and pocket some of their cemetery dirt, just like a handful.
Okay.
Yeah, Malachi, the wholesome. He's working on a title.
Right. Yes, Malachi the Wholesome.
Yes. This is a very wholesome individual.
And actually, you guys are back over here.
Yeah.
So, it is the morning, and you guys are prepping to leave, and Skopti is, it is early in the morning. Skopti roused you before dawn, and as you guys are packing up the dog sleds and getting ready, Jack is buying his wineskins from the tavern, and the sun is just starting to come up, which means I have to make a roll on the weather table. It is still summer, but oh, it is bright and sunny. The temperatures are about a comfortable 75 degrees during the day, and it will. It doesn't look like it's going to change for about a week.
Sounds wonderful to me.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And so you guys set out on the road, and so because you're on, I mean, there's a benefit to using roads. Normally, a dog sled can travel across land in about 24 miles a day, or 12 miles a day. 12 miles. Let's just say yes, 12 miles a day. But the benefit of using roads is that you can double that, because otherwise, why would you build a road? And so, get you about here. And
If we're camping, I would like to put some strategically placed traps down
okay,
before we bed it down. If
yeah,
that would be okay. Because I mean, I have cow trips and I have bear traps. Just I would like to logically place them. Maybe get Samuel would lay off the bottle just enough to point out some strategic locations.
he's
With
got a
Oh
his
no,
wine.
compass.
that's how good I am. Is that even drunk, I'm still got my stuff. It's just that the dexterity's not there.
He's got a wine skin with a suck top on it and a
Yeah.
straw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, oh man, over there is definitely over there, definitely. The downside is if I run out of wine, I get a little cranky.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't? So, yeah, you camp. You don't have any. There's no interruption, and things go well. You pack up the next day and you keep on trucking. So as you keep on trucking, I don't think.
We're going into a mapless land that has not been pre-drawn, so anything can happen.
No, I have the map, but um,
Well, see, then I was just going to act like you drew the map real quick, and then the people that watch this would be like, "Damn, did he?" And then they would be having these conversations as husband and wives and random kids, hanging out, spending the night. Because that's what kids do when they spend the night is they watch us play.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
I would say it was procedurally generated. That's what I would do.
Like Diablo.
Lie. Yeah. Making it up is, I mean, isn't that a form of procedurally generating? Is bullshit,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
uh, uh, basically, yeah.
You could say is advanced intelligence or something.
Well, instead of AI
Yeah.
generated, it's just I.
It's just
Yeah.
I generated. So
Yeah.
Traditional intelligence. you could call
Yeah.
it.
Oh, hell yeah. Get a fucking term. You've coined it. Coined the phrase.
so
It's
about
vintage.
about halfway
Yeah.
through your journey, it's probably it's afternoon, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, probably about 2 in the afternoon. Um, the first thing Scopty tells you as you kind of slow down and take a second to grab some some drink and some trail rations. He tells you that we are entering. He says, "Oh, we must stay on our toes. We are entering the region around Stromvolt, and so keep your eyes out for giants."
So Borman will stay invisible for most of the time.
Okay, you're like giants. The ring goes on.
Woo! Yeah, he's.
So then, about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, you see this along it's just along the edge of the road. There is this tower, and I mean it looks worse for wear. It doesn't look like anybody's actually lived there for some time. And
Borman will say just right next to the road. It's been picked clean.
well, Scotty tells he says that in inclement weather that many travelers are tempted to seek shelter in the tower, and I have never heard good things happening to any of those. Many of them have never been seen again. This is the
I mean,
abandoned
a random tower in the middle of nowhere, that's a great idea. That speaks wonderful. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
And so
Okay.
he tells you, that in his experience, he never recommends using the tower as a camp spot, but that he says that ill omens are known to ruminate from that tower.
So that would mean there's probably very powerful magical sites.
There are many
Inside
legends
there.
about the tower. Nobody knows exactly who built it, but they all speak of magic and treasure.
Well, I like treasure, and then in Malachi, I like magic.
So, I mean, do you guys want to investigate the tower? I mean, it is only midday. You could continue traveling, but you are in the region around Stromvolt, so...
I mean, this is an X on the map, and we're like right next to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's do it. I definitely want to go in there.
All right.
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, unless Gentry or Jackson have an issue.
Gentry's all for anything that lets him fight something, so he's good with this. And Jackson's like, stupid people wanting to go inside buildings and be inside shit. This never ends well, but fine, let's go inside another random building. Drunk and rambling.
Yeah, so then I guess we'll tell Stopsky to, why don't you go ahead and take a little safe distance and set up a good camp, and we will go inside and you can rest the dogs, and we'll come out when we come out.
He says that is a good idea, and he sets up a camp, maybe maybe 100 yards from the entrance of this tower. Cleaning up this fog of war.
Yeah.
And I shall throw.
Because he just generated this map. He was that's what he was talking.
Yeah, I just drew this. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. And Alora. Foreman. Dentry.
Gentry's big.
Yeah, Dentry's a little.
Yeah.
Dentry's a little. I mean, he is a half orc.
Yeah, well, he can be big. I don't give a shit.
Jackson. Malachi. Malachi's a little small. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking ahead with. And a Mavis.
Mavis is small too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Then I need.
are we doing 5 or 10 foot squares?
This one is 5 foot squares. I'm really certain. Evidently on this map I did not write it down.
All right. Well, I mean, you just drew it, so
chain on.
Understandable. Yeah.
No, I didn't. Huh. Yeah, no, I would say 5-foot squares. 10-foot squares. I mean, so basic and expert D&D and old D&D. And I think even at first edition advance and I want to say second edition advance, the default was 10-foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
But I have found personally that the 5-foot square is better for rooms and things like that. But if
Yeah.
dungeons, 10-foot squares make sense because then you don't have to invest in reams and reams and reams of graph paper. So here we go. I knew I had used that before. So you guys come up to the ground floor of this. It is a squared tower, and looking up, it looks like it is about, of course, it looks like it's about 3 stories high.
Gonna go ahead and put on my plate mail.
Okay. And so, yeah, you would have had time to do that. And you can see that the tower itself, the exterior, is made of like a dark granite, and it is assumed that throughout the entire tower is probably made of this. But you do note, as you approach, that the door is made out of stone oak. Now, stone oak is a tree that it bloom. Well, it doesn't bloom. It is a large leafy tree, and it is known for 2 things. The first thing that it is known for is that the green leaves that grow on a stone oak are like a green metallic foil, and they are prized, especially by elves, but craftsmen all over prize the leaves for doing artistic endeavors. The wood of the stone oak, and this is why it's called a stone oak, is that when the wood is cut, woodworkers have to work very quickly with it because it will petrify within days. And so anything that is made of stone oak, basically it looks like wood, but it is as strong as rock and very solid and dense. And so dwarves really like stone oak because they can fashion all forms of furniture and chests and whatnot. Elves like stone oak because of the same reason. Of course, different.
Jackson drunkenly says, "Who doesn't love something solid and stout?"
Right. And so, yeah, you see, and this door is closed.
Is it locked? Go poke it with a 10-foot stick.
Yeah, it is not locked.
So I can push it open with a pole?
Well, I mean, it opens out, and so you would have to grab. It's just got like an iron ring on it that you can grab and pull the door open.
All right. Well, I will check for traps.
Okay. Well, if there were any traps, you would have found them, but there are not.
I'm going to try to quietly open the door, and I am just saying, hey guys, we're being quiet.
Okay. You guys
Look at us being quiet over
you
here.
guys can enter the room and place yourselves where you would like.
Well, is there any traps in the room or anything?
There is not.
Okay.
Close.
Well, then if that's the case, these are stairs in this corner. Is that correct?
So this room, the walls and floor are dark granite. The ceiling looks like there are, of course, wood beams and wood planks for the second floor. And the staircase all looks like it is made of stone oak as well. The stone oak stairs go up to a granite landing. And then over here on the west wall is a fireplace. And there is a stone oak table and chairs in here. Aside from that, you aren't seeing a whole lot going on.
Can we go up?
Well,
I mean,
perhaps.
that is just a cursory glance of the room. You haven't
Yeah.
searched
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's look close.
If we need some muscle as best we can, like near the front and back in the stairs. But I mean, we should also take a moment and look up, in this fireplace up here.
Okay.
So, I guess Borman's going to study the fireplace during all this,
Okay.
like traps. I still would have succeeded in theory, unless I take minuses.
Yeah, you look up in the fireplace. It does look like the fireplace. There is some fairly fresh charcoal in there. Maybe you're guessing a couple weeks old.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm wanting to look for loose rock hidey places up in the chimney hole. Going in the chimney hole.
Yeah,
And
you do not find anything.
right, is someone able to transverse the chimney, or is it too small?
I would say it's probably too small. You don't have anybody that would be able to fit through there. Alora might be able to squeeze through there, but it's going to be tight.
There's one more potion of gaseous form if you're like super insistent on this one.
Oh yeah, no, I was just, this is places where little treasures and loot sometimes are, and so you always make sure you study fireplaces.
Okay.
Yeah. Borman says that in a very uncharacteristic, wise way. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Does a 3-lead Dentry see anything around the table?
So, no, I mean, the table, well, it's not completely devoid. So you do note, Dentry, that not only, I mean, the chairs are not pushed back in. It looks like, to you, looking at the table, is that whoever was here, left in a hurry.
Oh.
Cool.
Hold on.
Wonder what was happening.
I don't know, man, but this is kind of fucked up.
We could try lighting the fireplace and see if it does anything.
What is Jackson?
Well, grand idea.
What's what doing?
What's Jackson doing?
Jackson is staying by the door and going, I don't have a good feeling about this place, but here we go.
What's Malachi?
I mean, he makes like a glance around I'll have him look around the room cursory.
Malachi is going to cast Pass Undead on himself.
Okay.
Got a feeling about this place, and so I will do that.
What is Mavis doing?
She's looking around, just happy to be part of the group.
I'm just happy to be here. It's
I'm making friends.
It's not about the adventure; it's the friends we made along the way. What about Alora?
Alora says out loud, maybe the reason this tower's abandoned is because it's really boring.
As she stands there all decked out in bone armor, using now having a rod of parrying at the ready. Yeah.
He's bored.
Okay.
And no, there is no end. And
then
yeah.
What is Jackson's AC?
Jackson's AC is now 3.
Okay. Jackson, roll a d6.
Fuck.
What the hell?
4.
Okay.
Okay. What does okay mean?
I mean, we're hanging out in this room, but I mean, that's what we should be doing. Obviously, okay, there's been a fire recently and someone's left in a hurry. So, I mean, this sounds like the stuff that might get exciting.
Yeah, you can tell me where else in the room you want to search.
Well, we should search definitely under the table and, around. I mean, we should.
Corners.
Yeah. I mean, if we're.
The corner.
Yeah.
Going clockwise
So-
from upper right.
So
That's my number
Mavis,
3.
make a make a intelligence ability check.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, let's roll low. All right.
Ooh, crit fail. Crit fail. Well,
Nice thing.
before I say that you crit failed your ability check, what are you checking in the corners?
I was just looking for like loose stones or hidey holes.
Okay. So yeah, that
Trap
ability check doesn't really matter.
doors.
If you do find a trap door, the stone thingy. So yes, Mavis finds that this stone, this entire thing in the corner lifts up, and there is a trap door, and under this trap door, there is a set of rough cut stone stairs that leads down into pitch blackness.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
pretty spooky.
we should go down there.
Jackson, roll a d6.
Son of a.
Get away from the door.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm rolling for, so I can't just make my character move arbitrarily.
So- So Jackson, the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. Like
all right,
you
y'all.
feel
There
like
is something bad about.
is near you.
Okay. The very, very hairy hairs on the back of my neck are standing up.
Yes, they're like 3 inches long. Yeah, they're standing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I pull out my sword. I'm like, there's something wrong about this place, and I do like a little 360.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative. You can put in your inish.
There's guys, there's something not right here. Something's not right. Oh, something's not right.
All right.
Maybe not.
This thing is gonna die so quickly. I hope.
So this time, Jackson, you see, well, I don't know if you finally see out of the corner of your eye what it is that you have been dreading, and there's this nearly invisible, translucent blob that has grown a pseudopod and takes a swipe at you. It is a slithering tracker. Now, seeing this, you realize that slithering trackers are intelligent oozes that subsist on the blood plasma of sentient creatures and dwell in gloomy ruin. And you know that these things will attach to you and paralyze you, and will then start to drain your blood plasma over the course of over the course of 6 turns. Or rather, if they are still attached to you, you are paralyzed for indefinitely, and they will just suck all the blood plasma out of you. And after they do that, they kind of turn a pinkish crimson color, allowing you to see them better. But this one is clear; it hasn't fed for a while, and it is attacking, or has been attempting to attack and paralyze Jackson. And because of they are clear. You guys had surprise, a 5 in 6 chance of being surprised, and this is why Jackson kept failing when he would roll a d6. But that hit got close enough that he is now aware that it is there. So, Alora, what would you like to do?
I want to twist its testicles. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, oozes don't have testicles. It doesn't necessarily have a knee. Snakes don't really have parts.
I'll throw the dagger.
Okay.
In here. Let's give him a shot. Damn it. Out of 1.
It ricochets off of this corner and comes back to you like you're playing squash. Borman, what would you like to do?
Well, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I just kind of come right over here, and it might not be aware of my presence. So
you are invisible.
Yeah, and I'm kind of behind it. So I'm hoping this backstab works.
Yeah.
And so...
Ooh, no.
Well, let's see. 3 plus 4 for the backstab is 7. Plus 8, 9. No, I can't sell it. There's no way the math works.
Well, it's aware of you now. The slithering tracker... is flaying. It's going to make another attack on Jack.
Sorry, Jackson. Oh, damn it, Jackson.
And it has THAC0 of 15.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, that hits -3.
That's a damn near guaranteed hit.
With -3 is as low as it goes.
So Jackson is paralyzed. I mean, this thing reaches out, and Jackson goes stiff and falls over. And let's see. So it's and it is sucking. You can see like beads of blood plasma coming out of Jackson into this ooze.
Does that make it more visible now?
A little bit, yeah. For this turn, Jackson takes 5 points of damage.
Oh.
Now, it will drain 2d6 hit points per turn. So every 10 minutes, it'll drain out another 2d6 hit points. Dentry, what would you like to do?
Get off my friend! And I will attack. And it's a +6.
So as long as the slithering tracker is attached to Jackson, Jackson is paralyzed indefinitely. When it is removed, Jackson will be paralyzed for 6 turns, so 1 hour.
Damn. Damn it, Jackson. Pay attention. All right. Well, here we go. D20 +6 to hit. Get off my friend. Jackson, pay attention, damn it. 17 to hit with a Fatco 17.
Let's see. Yes, that hits.
Excellent. Chase my blade. 15 points of damage.
Shit.
Told you. He's mad.
So, Dentry's sword, you're using your bastard sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you lost the other one, that's right. So, Dentry's bastard sword squishes into this slithering tracker, and it lets out a squishy kind of squeal. But it is still attached to Jackson. Mavis, what would you like to do?
I get in there and smack it. Right?
So this thing is oozing on Jackson. You guys are beating on it with swords and maces.
Yeah.
I mean,
Put my thing. Yeah, it's a +2 Warhammer. Thanks, we should. Do you have any salt?
butter and garlic. Fry that baby up. Oh.
I'll roll better someday. You guys will see.
Yeah. Just you wait. Malachi, what would you like to do?
So it's sitting there sucking on Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Praising.
I wonder if it would choke. Would it let go?
I wonder if it's going to get all drunk.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You have to
right.
let it keep to suck.
That's why it went after Jackson, is because of the wine. But
Oh, okay.
I want to kind of come over here and take my +1 dagger and just try to remove the sucker from Jackson.
okay, go and make a attack.
This will be at +1. 10. I have a THAC of 19.
Yeah. So it is stuck onto Jackson,
Right.
but you realize you're onto something.
Everybody get out your spatulas.
All right. Well, yeah. I was like, maybe we should try to remove it from Jackson, the motionless.
Jackson is paralyzed. We are back to Alora.
Okay. I can pour salt water on it. That dry it out? It's like a globular wet thing, right? That would take too long. Okay. Let me see. I am a fisher. I have a fishing rod. This thing's too big to pull on that way.
So it doesn't say anything about that, but, I mean, I would say that from salt water, it would take 1d4 damage.
Okay, I'll use the jug of liquids to pour some salt water on it and see if that'll make it, like, go away.
Okay, go ahead and...
Are you going to pour it where it's sucking on Jackson?
Yeah.
It's on the side of his neck.
Yeah, I would say that this is probably a... Pouring out water's probably... you don't need to make it back. So, go ahead and roll a d4. Let me...
And if it doesn't, if that didn't work, I was gonna try ale.
So you pour salt water on it, and you can see that the sucker kind of shrivels and detaches from Jackson. Jackson, rough. Will be paralyzed for the next hour, but at least it's not attached to him anymore.
Cool.
Borman, what would you like to do?
I've got to hit this thing with my sword.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
I got to roll a 4.
Yeah, you swing and whiff.
I'm not even sure I swing. I probably just said, should I hit it with my sword? And
Somehow it succeeds on a morale check, and is going to this time. It's gonna try.
I learned a lot from it about self-esteem.
It's going to try and make an attack on Mavis.
Mm.
And hits. Mavis is now paralyzed.
Or okay.
And for the
Yeah.
first turn, we'll take 5 points of damage as it starts to suck blood plasma out of Mavis.
Okay. Let me write down those points.
What really sucks is that it hit Mavis because Mavis, I believe, with a Cure Light Wounds.
Could have saved us all.
Oh, Laura doesn't know. Okay. Laura has that, but not the cure disease. Is that what
That's the wrong one. Cure Light Wound. Yeah. So with Cure Light Wounds, you can choose, instead of restoring hit points, you can choose to negate paralysis.
That's what I should have done.
So Mavis is now paralyzed and permanently because it is still attached to Mavis. Dentry, what do you want to do?
I will now attack it again, but going for like the suction knee part thing.
Okay.
Kind of aiming for that as I attack.
Sure.
I don't aim well. It's either all or nothing. Hit it or don't hit it. But this is aiming. That doesn't work well for me.
Yeah, no, you miss. Mavis is paralyzed. Malachi, what would you like to do?
I am going to stab it with my... Well, I'm going to try to separate it from Mavis with my dagger. Plus
Okay.
1 dagger. Oh, damn it. So that's...
AC 9.
That's a 12.
Oh, AC 7. Nope. It is stuck on suckling Mavis. Jackson's paralyzed. Alora.
Well, if I unparalyze somebody and it's already stuck on them, then I just get reparalyzed the next round, right?
True.
Okay, time to pour some more salt water out
Okay.
for my homies.
Go ahead and roll another. Go ahead and roll another D4. It takes another 2, and it detaches from Mavis. Mavis will be. She'll only be paralyzed for 3 turns, so 30 minutes.
Wow. All right.
Borman.
I'm going to hit it with my sword, maybe.
There you go. I'm sure
Ah,
that hits.
yeah, there we go. All right. So this is 10 points of damage.
Okay, so Borman swings down and it squishes through all the way through the center of this globby tractor, and you can see this bloody plasma leaking out from inside of it, and it dies.
That's good stuff.
You guys want to wait around for people to unparalyze, or do you want me to spell slots too?
No, let's just wait around. I mean,
Okay.
we can
I don't know.
we can
Not
just-
too much, but
well, yeah. Look, I want to look down this before we get real long and wait or anything. Malachi wants to take his bit and look down. We're moving away from the corpse.
Okay. So you're
Moving other people away.
you guys in this hour that you're waiting, you have time to take a little bit of a break, and you light another torch. And Malachi's looking down this this hole.
Yeah, but he's using his eye.
Oh, right.
Yay.
So
Please tell me it's even
down
this.
the hole.
He can see down in that hole, just fine detail and everything.
Yeah. Where? I need to tell you what you see. Look and see what I name this map.
Cool.
Oh, there it is.
Abandoned tower basement. Abandoned tower dungeon.
Close. So you look down and you see that this rough cut stone stairway goes down about 20 feet, and you can see that the floor looks like it is made of quartz tiles. Their walls are just dirt or basically stone tiles that have been pressed into and spackled with dirt. And that there are, you can see at the bottom of this 20-foot stairwell that there are wood beams and braces that are holding up the ceiling, or at least the opening for where the stone stairs land.
Wow. So it's really going to take some inspection and shit. I will right before we get our people back, you know, as we're waiting for the paralysis to end, right before we go down, Malachi will cast Crypt Sight on Borman.
Okay.
So Borman can see in the dark, and then he will put the eye around Borman's neck so he can look through his little eye and see what's going on, and that creates a 30-foot buffer zone between Borman and anybody else. But this is after we get, you know, we gotta let Jackson get a drink and Mavis, you know, reposition her armor or whatever.
Oh, I almost forgot. You guys can roll percentage.
Oh, for random shit that was left behind? Is this one percentage roll or a bunch of them?
Just one.
Who wants to do it?
You got the killing blow.
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't get paralyzed either.
Yeah, then, because I sucked. 71.
Nope. The Slithering Tracker had no ward.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
So you guys
More blood plasma back.
You guys wait out the hour, and 30 minutes in, Mavis comes around, feeling like pretty much her whole body is tingly, like everything fell asleep. And after another 30 minutes, Jackson, is up and roused. So you have a choice. You can go down the stairs in the trap door, or you can go up the stairwell. You have two directions you can go here. Or, of course, if you wanted, you could bravely run away and leave the tower.
I mean, down in the basement sounds fun because it was kind of hidden.
Yeah,
I'm down for the trap.
It's spooky.
All right, so you guys want to go down the trap door?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, we'll do it in the formation, though, with Borman going first, looking for traps,
Yeah.
And he did very good at looking for traps. And then, he's going to stay a little bit ahead of everybody because, as best he can, maybe, at least 20 feet or so, at the very minimum, I think.
Okay.
Unless someone just really wants to be up there with him. He's not going to run him off, but he is invisible and he likes that.
Wow, very dark.
Yeah, and then whoever is the first in line behind Borman, Malachi will give that person the other eye. And then Malachi will stand in the back with a lantern.
Well, that'd probably be Dentry. He likes to be right up there in the thick of it.
Okay, so you can look through the eye and see in the dark, very clear detail what's in the eye, because it's hanging around Borman's neck like a medallion. So, and then Borman is sneaking forward looking for traps, or something like that.
So
Probably.
you were 20 feet ahead, you said?
Yeah, a little bit ahead so I can sneak and scout.
Okay.
And then see, because Dentry can know where I am now and know what's coming because he's got that eye. And so, and then the signal is if I want y'all to kind of charge or, whatever, is, I'll cover the eye so it'll go blank for a second. Will it though? Because I'm invisible.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it won't.
It won't.
Just
So
go like,
yeah,
I don't know, make a noise.
yeah, it'll become apparent when I gank somebody.
So, like I said, this whole hallway is tiled with quartz tile, and there are rock tiles. It looks like just granite tiles that have been spackled into the walls with dirt, and there are wood beams and braces about every 15 feet that are supporting these tunnels. And so, Borman, you can see that this rocky.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to develop a 10-foot pole strategy through this to make sure we don't trick a cave in. I want to take extra time to make sure if I can find anything that looks jury rigged to make a cave in.
Go ahead and roll for traps.
That's what scares me most, I would think. And I am on it
Yeah.
like a motherfucking
The beams and the braces are exceptionally old, but they look sturdy.
Okay.
That's good news.
Then I will continue forward like the good little boy I am.
So you can move your movement rate, your base movement rate, in a 10-minute turn.
All right, well, and this should maybe open up things below. I don't know. Looking for traps still, of course. Oh.
Well, you don't find any traps. Everybody can move their movement rate this 10 minutes.
Well, what is down in here?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Just
okay.
Because you just got an unfortunate roll. So, let's see.
Oh, I triggered. Did I really roll bad right where the trap was? Is that really what I did?
No.
Thank God, because that sucks when I get trigger a trap. I'm not mad at you if I do, but
no, you didn't trigger a trap.
Wonderful.
2 and a 10. Ooh. Well, at least it's only 1. So, first of all, you can see a little further north, too.
Whose stairs?
So to the north, you see that this cavernous 10-foot wide tunnel goes down some rough cut stairs and continues across a T section and then descends through another 10-foot set of stairs into another chamber. But first of all, first I have to roll 2 trip.
I suppose I should probably move my character more because I think you said to move our movement. So I probably would have been
Yeah,
one
you
more square
you
forward.
could all move your characters.
I think I'm a 15 feet.
Jackson would be like, "You're taking too long. I heard something."
Well, I mean, I'm going slow.
Oh, then we're staying close to you. That's right.
Yeah, whatever you can see. Malachi's got a lantern, so I mean,
and Mavis and Alora can move.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a little bit more. Or maybe let's put Maeve or Aurora kind of in the middle more. We'll be on the broom so we can book it if that gets well.
the Lord just kind of sits on the broom and kind of just pedals about.
Yeah.
And everybody can roll a d6. Or every character can roll another.
For initiative or for something else?
Something else.
This is if we're surprised.
Yep. So out of Borman, which one of you got the 1?
Borman is surprised.
Okay.
So, yay.
Yeah. If you get a 1 or a 2, you're surprised.
Yeah, but it's really cool. I'm invisible. I'm probably, I'm the least likely to get ganked for it, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like the way you said yes, yes.
And everybody can roll another d6. Well, actually, no. If you already rolled a d6, so Mavis, no, both of hers are surprised on that. Borman surprised. What about Malachi? Oh, Malachi got a 4.
Yes.
Malachi is surprised. What did Jackson get?
Jackson got a 6.
And what did Dentry
Oh no,
get?
Dentry got a 6. Jackson got a 3.
Okay, so Jackson is surprised. Dentry is not.
So if Jackson had got a 5, would he have been surprised? Given his like extra buffer for surprise?
No.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, it was a curiosity player question.
So now wait a minute. Jackson can only be surprised on a 1 or 2, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Not only on a 1. Only on a 1. Everybody else is a 1 or 2. He's only surprised on a 1.
I will say that Jackson is not surprised. So Jackson and Dentry are the only ones not surprised by the. And I have to find this. I know it's in here somewhere. I thought it was in here. Might not be. Yes, it is.
Oh, fuck Nuggets. Run away, run away.
Probably help if I could spell. And now everybody can roll initiative.
So much for not being surprised. Still got a damn 1. We're not in this deck though.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Let me fix that. There you go.
Speed.
Okay. Okay. So, Dentry and Jackson, two things kind of happen all at once. Um, you see that around this corner right here, you can see that there is a large gelatinous cube kind of undulating like the worst dessert at Thanksgiving on the table. And it is slowly sliming its way at 20 feet per turn north. Meanwhile, north, coming up these stairs, you see a ghastly apparition. It is a ghast. So, Dentry, what would you like to do?
Oh shit! So in both directions, bad things.
Yes.
All right. Stop doing that. Okay. It keeps moving. Why won't you unclick?
And
Okay, there we go.
And Jackson, now that you see this gelatinous cube, you notice another situation. Is that the walls and this quartz tile on the floor are all scoured perfectly clean. That's from the gelatinous cube moving up and down the hallways. It is the janitor.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the thing with that cube. I tell everybody else, holy crap, gelatinous cube, all the bad, all of the bad. We need to get out of here quick. And then Dentry, having first action, moves towards the ghast and is like, fuck this, we're going this way then.
Okay. You can move.
Going for it.
Yeah, if you can kill the gas before, that'd be great.
Ah, son of a...
God, you put yourself in the spot to be a hero, but you can't pull it off. Damn it.
It's the trying that counts.
That would be the time to crit.
That would have been a great crit time. Just run up on him like, ah! But no.
Well, so I'm surprised. Yay.
Yeah.
No moving out of the way.
Okay. So Borman is like, what? What's going on? The gelatinous cube. Dun, dun, dun.
I guess I poked it with a 10-foot pole.
Okay. 5 and 15.
Oh, yeah, these are 10-foot squares, huh?
5-foot squares.
Oh, 5 foot? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would have poked it with my pole from where it started.
Oh my god, did it miss? I mean, I don't know how it could miss, but...
Because I poked it with my pole.
Yeah, that's a good
And I just got out of the way. You could probably even move me into that hallway as I was pushed back.
So, so yeah, you have your pole out, and you're like, "What's going on?" And you feel something ooze. Your pole kind of hits something. There's resistance, like something's pressing against it, and then you notice that there is this gelatinous cube oozing its way up your pole. And you can see that there is smoke starting to come off the pole. Malachi is surprised. Alora is surprised. The Ghast.
Is aghast.
Yes. Is going to make 2 claw attacks and 1 bite attack. Huh. Okay.
Ugh. Dead tree.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a ghostly apparition. I wrote that incorrectly. Hold on, just a second. Sorry. So gas are actually more like ghouls. They are like a upgraded ghoul. Grotesque, animalistic, undead humans that crave the flesh of the living, exude a nauseating carrion stench found among packs of ghouls. So carrion stench. Dentry, make a save versus poison.
Fuck nuggets. Why does it have to? Well, at least I get a extra
So
one on that.
save versus poison is just a death save.
Yeah, that's why I said fuck nuggets. Roll. Or not. There we go.
Hey. So you're like, you stink, but I don't care. And so you do not suffer a -2 to hit while trying to retch due to the stanky gas. But it is going to make 3 attacks on you. So the first claw attack.
-1 AC.
Is a miss. Second claw attack. Is a miss.
Yes.
And bite attack. No, it was a definite miss. Thank God for that AC, right?
Yeah. Thank God for Mavis.
Hopefully, let's see.
Well, you're the Turner.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it all works out. You know.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson, knowing that the slime thing is the bad news, is like, okay, I'm gonna have to go help Borman take this thing out with a quickness because I don't think we can kill. I mean, like, we need to get out of here, but we have to. I don't want to fight it, but I don't want it to come around everybody else either. What's going on? My stupid keyboard. Sorry.
Might be getting a little lag today.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's definitely me. It's my laptop and stuff. Oh, that's what it is. Just remembered what it is. And I will attack.
All right.
I'm trying to take this thing out with the Vorpal. Not that makes a damn bit of difference against the gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oof. But let me double check that. So you got a 9 total. You hit.
Oh wow. Well, that's right. They're not hard to hit. They're just don't leave your weapon in there.
So 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that gelatinous cubes. I mean, the acid of a gelatinous cube is actually a really slow burn. Well, comparatively to some of the other oozes, and so you can see that there is it's murky through there, but you can see that there's stuff floating around inside.
Yeah.
Mavis,
Don't let it get you.
Mavis is
Ooh,
surprised.
can I attack?
Wait, I got a 2 and a 3. I thought 3 was okay.
On the so that's right. You are not surprised against so Mavis and Alora both are not surprised against the gas.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure I smell their smelly smell. I know what it is.
Yes, yeah, you catch the whiff of something on the air. So
I haven't
actually, Alora, Alora can go first.
Okay. Let's see.
So Alora and Malachi can go against the gas.
Whoa. Well, I don't know that the dude is there, so we have to act accordingly, right?
Well, you know that Jackson took off running in that direction.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Does the gas have testicles? I'm sorry. Gas testicles. Let's see. I could. Well, if I wing the dagger at it in the dark, I'm gonna hit my friend, aren't I?
You won't be in the dark because Malachi is carrying the lantern, and he's gonna go right up over here.
Well, I mean, if you throw the dagger at the gas, it's in melee with Dentry, so there is a 50% chance that you would hit. There's a 50-50 chance of either target.
Malachi is invisible to the ghast, so he's not fucked up about approaching.
Oh,
So
and what about the cube?
You are surprised against the cube. You don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretending like I don't know the cube's there. I saw Jackson run that way, but I mean, Jackson's drunk. And I'm headed up here to, deal with this gas. I've got a lantern in one hand.
Well, let's just bless everybody since I can't really do shit from where I am.
That is a good idea. So that's what, a +1 to attacks and ability checks?
I think it's a +1 to
Attacks and damage.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody has a +1 to attacks and damage. And Malachi, you run up there. What are you? Are you doing
I'm right
anything?
there.
Are you shining light on the situation?
Well, I don't.
Wait, did we skip Mavis?
No, wait.
No, this is
Malachi needs to make a save versus poison.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm at the wrong screen. I'll roll a d20. Malachi, save versus poison.
Save. It's a death save. Death and poison are the same.
Yeah, I'm just looking for them. Okay, here we go. 13. It didn't roll. I pushed the button. Come on.
Mine's doing that today too.
Oh, 4.
So Malachi is for. Let's see here. How long is? It is forever until the gas is dead. So you are at a -2 to hit with melee because the gas stinks so badly.
Oh, terrible. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Wonderful.
So is there anything? So what did Malachi want to do? Anything?
Oh, I mean, I'm moving that way.
Okay, that's it.
That's the end of. I mean, I used all my movement and anything I want to try to do is not really applicable right now.
Okay. So Mavis.
I'm gonna run up and try and turn gas.
Okay, so let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet would get you to this corner. I would say that you could probably poke your head around and show your holy symbol. So, good, and roll 2d6.
All right. Come on.
You got a 4. What level is Mavis?
7.
She's 7?
Yeah.
That's still up there, man. That get the free level for hanging out. That was the coolest.
Gas counts as a 5. He is turned.
Oh, okay. All right, we can just worry about the cube now.
Okay, so on his turn, he's going to run as far away. He's going to make a full retreat away from Mavis. Gentry, what would you like to do?
I will attempt to slay the ghastly beast again.
Hold on one second. Let me double check something. look at cleric. Turning. Turning. Will leave the
Are you
area
saying
if
if-
possible and will not harm or make contact with the cleric. Okay, so yeah, he's going to make a full retreat. So, but that'll happen on his turn. So, Dentry, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh wait, it's +7. So it's actually an 18. Yeah, because of the bless.
18 will hit.
Thank you, bless. Thank you, bless again, because I rolled a 1.
All right, so that's what? 8 points?
Yes.
Okay.
Still a lot.
So you swing out and you gash the side of under the rib cage of this gas, and as soon as you cut in, I mean, it starts oozing like this black blood, and the stench gets worse. Borman, now that you realize there is a gelatinous cube in front of you, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to have to go ahead and become visible and hit it with my sword.
That is going to hit.
All right. 9 points of frostbrand damage.
Okay, so your frostbrand goes out, and you can see part of this cube just kind of turn frosty as you swipe it through. It is still up. Oh, and it does not have to make a morale check. The gelatinous cube is going to try and do a pseudopod touch on Borman.
AC -2.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a 20. That is a miss. It swings and Borman just kind of ducks under it. Malachi, what would you like to do?
Well, that ghast is fixing to run. I'm wrenching, so let's see, 5, 10, 15. I just got to get a little bit away from it, right? So I'm not.
Let's see.
So I don't get the.
10, yeah, 50, yeah, you would not. You would no longer have a -2. You're far enough away that you can stomach the stench.
All right. God, I don't want to hit Dentry.
Go for it.
All right, hell, I'm gonna fucking shoot my crossbow.
God, every time I hear that, there was one game we ran where the dwarf fighter went up and grappled a mummy, and while he was grappling the mummy,
11.
he told the sorcerer to go ahead and cast fireball.
Yeah.
I can take
shit.
it. I can take it. Just do it.
This is
Could he take it?
12 to hit,
Yeah.
so I hit AC 7.
Wrong book. That is a miss.
All right.
So you threw your dagger?
No, shot a light crossbow +1.
Oh. So roll percentage. Okay.
91.
What was your total roll for the attack? 9 plus what?
Oh, it was +1 for the bless. I got a 12. Hits AC 7.
Yeah, so you didn't hit Dentry either, but you would have. So yeah, Dentry, you see this crossbow bolt go whizzing past your ear. Allura, what would you like to do?
Bro.
Well, the seawater seemed to fuck up the last gelatinous-y type thing I got. And it cleans the floor. Maybe I can pour it along there from the liquid jug and see if it does anything this time.
So you pour it out and the gelatinous cube doesn't seem to care about it.
Damn it. Okay. Well, can rule that out.
The ghast. Well, first of all, the ghast is going to make a full retreat. So Dentry, you can make an attack at +2.
Hell yeah! Oh, +2 plus everything else.
Correct.
That takes up to +9 now. Come on! Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Is that a +2 to hit as well, or damages, or just to hit?
Just a hit.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
So this gas turns to run away, and Dentry cuts it down completely.
And we all feel a little bit more powerful.
I love when they turn and run. Do the turning thing more. Do the turning thing more.
Turn the cube.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
I want to smite this stupid cube.
Okay.
I have to remember I'm blessed. So. Oh, wait. That probably hits.
A 12 indeed does hit.
Nice. Thank you, blessed.
Oof.
11 points.
Okay, so Jackson reaches out and hits the cube and slashes through it, and the cube just loses cohesion and just goes bloosh and splashes onto the ground.
So glad it didn't envelop anybody.
Jackson, roll percentage.
That thing would have been very bad if somebody had gotten sucked inside.
Roll low. Roll low.
How about
Yes.
a 9?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Good job, Jackson.
That's low.
Yeah, it is. Ooh.
See? Yeah. Yeah. Good job rolling low.
So the first thing that you find, man, I'm gonna have to do some math here. So give me just a second.
Math.
Because
Yeah.
Jackson just hit the
Yes!
jackpot. So
No, we have to appreciate that moment that just happened for a hot second, because that was
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, it
You
was.
both did it. I didn't even plan it. It just like my brain went.
Yeah.
"Ah."
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Flash.
I love that.
Oof. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jackson really hit the jackpot. That does say 100, right? Yes, it does. Oh, wait, no. You find 92 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Okay, and you then find, in addition to that, $87 electrum pieces.
87 electrum.
Oh, that's beautiful. Money that I don't have to write down. Yeah. Oh.
And I think there's one more. So there is one more. Go ahead and roll percentage again.
Hell yeah. Roll percentage. This is roll. This all of them's good. Probably. Oh, look at you. Fucking 14.
A miscellaneous item.
Oh, the fucking rod of ultimate godhood.
Roll percentage again.
Okay.
Working your ass.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You can keep that roll of 83. roll a d4.
D4.
D2. So an
And
83
after.
on table 2.
No, 14. You said get rid of the 83.
Oh. Okay, so you got
You said 14, and you said to ignore the 83.
No. I said
Oh.
you can keep the 83 and to roll a d4. So,
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean?
and this
Okay,
is
cool. Whatever.
a good roll. Okay, so
What do I get?
I'm going to tell you.
This is the part where the game turns into a lot of charts and rolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah,
describes a lot of this game. But
Sure.
roll a d20.
Oh, shit. Well, Tom.
A 7. Okay. So, in addition to all the coins, a trio of about 1 inch tall little ivory statues fall out of the cube, and they are all carved to look like goats. There is one, the first one looks like it has a little saddle carved onto it. The other one has it is larger than the other two, and it kind of has kind of a monstrous look to it. And the third one is quite large, not quite as large and monstrous as the second one, but it is quite large, and it also has it has horns, and it has a saddle on it and reins carved into it.
I would like to pick up the 3 little goat statues.
Okay.
Can we get some intelligence looking at
Yeah,
them?
guys, look what I found.
Yeah. Malachi will take a peek at what he's found. And Malachi will roll below his intelligence.
Okay. So Malachi looks at these, and he can't be sure, but he thinks that these are um, wondrous items. Um, he believes they could be figurines of wondrous power. There are legends of a trio of ivory goats: the goat of traveling, the goat of travail, and the goat of terror.
Now, I bet the goat of terror will fight, and I bet the goat of traveling will carry. The travayor, I don't know. It will probably travay.
Let me pop these
The
out
saddles
again.
would suggest that they're mounts, you know? Mounted goats. You goat mounter. Are we getting
Yeah,
some
I'm
kind of
making
thing?
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
putting them up here.
So, what the fuck did the kind of goats? I hope this is cool. We can just go goat nut.
Yep.
Could just as easily be a goat with a curse.
Yeah. Well, they're magic.
The terror goat interrupts all
Yeah.
the own right.
These are like wondrous items.
So here is the first one.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Wow.
don't lose your magic forever.
Oh.
Then it's just a regular dough and you eat it.
You know, if someone were close to leveling though, right before its thing ends, we could kill it and farm it. See, it's got 75 experience points attached to it.
There you go.
So I mean, God, if we killed it every time we used it, just right before it done, just jump off and kill the goat. Everybody jump the goat. We get to 75 experience
You mean after its last use or after every use?
after every use. I would think it just turns back into a statue after you kill the goat.
Yeah, I'll tell you about these here in just a second.
We're just farming it for experience every hour of use.
Yeah.
And here is the second one.
Ooh, look at its experience.
Yeah, you won't get any XP if you're the one that kills it. It's your goat.
Right. So let's say
No farming it for XP.
No.
Once per month, up to 12 hours. Ooh, that was a good hit, huh?
Dude. That's good shit.
Nice. That's the nice deep cough. He gonna be high.
I took a D6 healing, man. It was a Carolina. But look at his movement rate, man. It's got an insane movement rate. It's got a bite and 2 hooves that attack. It does a lot
and
of
2
damage.
horns.
Yeah.
And it can do the charge.
The charge does double damage. This one does not have a saddle, so it's not a mount.
Not a mount. Just
So,
a
but-
full-on tank.
If we need some fucking shit, yeah, okay.
And it's got 96 hit points.
Yeah. It's a monstrous that's badass, really. I mean, that's
And finally, here is the last one.
the goat's horns become weapons that the rider can wield.
So if he's riding it, he can charge and make an attack with the goat's horn.
Oh,
So they count as a +3 lance. Or
Oh.
one counts as a +3 lance, the other counts as a +3 sword.
Whoa.
Oh, the goat of terror is badass. So how do we want to divide, who do we want to put in charge of the goats?
Yeah, whoever has the goat can have write down its stats and everything.
Well, I mean, we permanently have the bit, don't we?
So let me tell you about these. These are figurines of wondrous power. They are a miniature, around 1 inch tall statuette carved in the form of an animal. Speaking the correct command word and casting the figurine onto the ground causes it to transform into a living animal which obeys the character's commands. Repeating the command word returns the animal to its figurine form. If an animal is slain, it returns to its figurine form. If a figurine is destroyed, its magical power is lost irrevocably. When a figurine is found, determine its type at random using the following table, which we did. And you got a 7, which gives you a trio of ivory goats, traveling, travail, and terror.
That is
That's
wow.
really cool. All right, so we got and he had and they're listed in
Yeah, they're
the
in.
you just have to look under F
I
figurines.
feel like the tanks should carry the terror goat, but they're really fucked. They can unleash it every once in a while. That's my opinion.
That's fine. You know, get a terror goat to like Gentry.
Yeah, I'll be like an ace at the speed.
And then finally, for the gas, Gentry can make another percentage roll.
And then the travail.
Ah,
Well, you did get something.
I did.
You did.
No, sweet.
So the Gast was, when he had found you guys, was dragging behind him a large canvas sack that was full of 5,000 copper pieces.
Oh,
Our bag's getting close to its limit with that.
well, it's 10,000 limit.
You can
We
just
have two
leave
bags.
shit too if it's just copper. Like, who cares?
Well, we need to carry
Yes.
it for a day to get the
5,
experience
6,
off of it.
6.
Well, no, I mean, you found it. I mean, you get the XP.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Well then, yeah,
Wonderful.
leave it. Fuck it. I mean, fuck that copper chinky ass shit.
That's. So you want me to not keep the copper?
That's
Well, I
fine with
mean,
me.
you can keep it for now, but when you get close to that 10,000 gold piece limit of the bag, you know, we've
Copper's
got
the first
two
thing to
bags.
go.
I guess then we'll ditch that, or we'll be sure and cash that in, or do something. We need to spin the fuck out of it.
Okay. Yeah, because right now we're at
You guys figure that, and
about
I will be right back.
close to 9,000 coins
Mm.
with that. We were around like 4, and then that happened.
All right. Well, that we might have to ditch some, but we have 2 bags of holding.
Right,
So
but the other one's holding all the equipment, isn't it?
it's holding some equipment. I've got 7,000 gold worth of space,
Okay.
or 7,000 coins. Forgive
Right.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've got 7,000 coins worth of space still. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
I've
got
got a lot
plenty.
of space. I mean, you've been keeping the coins. I mean, I got some scrolls in there, and I mean,
Yeah, those aren't heavy. You're right.
yeah, and I've got a mace. I've got a +2 mace in there.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you factor that none of that stuff's like super heavy, you don't have like a tank
Yeah.
in there or anything.
No, I don't have anything. No.
Does anybody want to especially hold on to one of the other ivory goats? Because I mean, if I'm going to hold on to the Terror one,
Borman will take the charging one. That looks fun.
Travail.
Yeah. And then the riding one, maybe Mavis.
Yeah, maybe we could take is that the traveling goat?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go for a ride, you go, hey, let's go for a big goat ride.
My movement sucks, so that's really good.
Yeah, that'd give you a serious movement, and because the Terror can be ridden, that helps
So
out Gentry with
I don't
his
know that
lack
you'd
of
be able to ride it in here. The ceilings in here are only 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I think when we go outside, or if I'm screwed and need to get out of
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
quickly, then I'll
Totally.
do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3 circles for 3 uses.
So this
All right.
room here, it has a glass smooth floor and walls. The quartz tile has been polished smooth in the hallway and in the room. There is, over here, there is crumbled rock where the ceiling is partially kind of collapsed onto the floor. Aside from that, there's nothing else in here. To the north, like I said, so Jackson, you see that this is a T intersection here, or not Jackson, Dentry, and that there is another stairwell to the north that leads down into a chamber. Now, you are a half-orc, which means you have infravision, right?
I have.
I believe.
Is it infra?
Let me double check. We will look at half-orc.
I mean, if the lantern goes 30 feet from where
wait.
Malachi is, you go to there.
Oh, yeah, you have infravision out to 60 feet.
Oh, shit. I should probably write that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, you can see all the way in there.
I did not realize I had that.
What does he see?
And so, looking north, let's see. You see that that is north of you at the bottom of those stairs is a chamber made of rough cut. There's rough cut stone stairs. There's glittering quartz tiles on the walls. It has an 8-foot ceiling and floor. You can see that there is a partial cave in. And you can see that at the north end of the chamber is a large wooden chest.
There's a chest down that way, but I mean, I don't know what else is. We have to cross the hallway to get there first.
Well, excuse me, I'm not moving very quietly today. I can go down and look for traps, and the chest looks like something fun.
And actually, these squares are 1 inch on my measurement.
I guess that's a good point. Where do we want to go down this fork in the road now that we've cleared out that? Did we even look in the room where the gelatinous cube was?
You looked, but there was nothing else in there.
Okay.
Everything's just scoured to a glass-like sheen.
Because that's what the cube does.
Yeah, we're following the trail of the cube.
Well, the cube was down here in to the south.
Oh, okay.
At a T intersection, right? Or
Yeah, we're at a T.
Well,
do we want to go straight?
The was that this T came up through this T intersection. You don't know which
Right.
direction he came from.
Well, we're going to take a look, just kind of look.
Yeah,
I look for traps with a 2, so.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was saying. Do we want to go down where there's another T, or do we want to kind of explore?
I mean,
there's the chest.
Yeah, we're just the
Go to the
chest.
chest.
Really,
Go to the chest. Go to the chest.
Yeah. And look at all this shit we're opening up.
Dentry got plenty of vision.
Yeah.
I guess if I've got that 60 feet of infravision, then like Jackson should have the eye.
Okay.
Because Jackson being a human, he kind of
So
you'll look. You can look through the eye and see 30 feet in front of whatever direction I'm facing.
So
in the
you
dark,
can see to the east, there is another set of stairs here that descend 5 feet. The passage kind of descends 5 feet, and there's another T intersection here. To the west, you see that there is another chamber. In that chamber, look at my master map.
Tell me there's a chest.
So to your left, you can see that there are glittering quartz tiles kind of glint off of the light from your lantern and torches or whatever. There are 2 large wooden chests to your left on the west wall, and 2 iron lock boxes on the north side. And there is a gilded gold and platinum plated chariot on the south wall.
Holy fuck! Batman.
Borman changes his entire plan of attack.
What?
That's crazy.
That's to the what direction is that? To the
West.
To the left?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, to the left, yeah.
Well, there's no point in going for the, that direction if we could go this direction. Are there traps this way?
There are not. I don't think.
Nice.
No.
Well, I'm gonna kind of try to sneak in this motherfucker. I rolled a 4, so I am moving kind of silently.
Okay. Roll a d6. So, what is everybody else doing?
Dentry will follow behind closely, but
Okay.
not like right on his butt.
Okay.
Jackson will be up here
Oh,
with the eye.
I'm just
Malachi,
bringing up the rear.
Okay.
yeah, Malachi's right up in here because he's
So-
thinking there's undead and he's invisible to undead.
Dentry, roll a d6. The two guys that are leading. All right.
Are both surprised.
Yes. I need to look this one up because I need to describe what it looks like. I think it is suitably horrific, though.
Yeah, I was like, that much stuff in one room? That's not gonna end well.
Oh yeah, these are fucking great. And I don't think I've used one of these in quite a long time.
Oh god, it's a mimic.
No.
Oh.
I don't even think I have. I don't think there's even a token for that. Yeah, I guess. This is not what it looks like.
It's the best we could do with what we've got.
Right. That I will give a good description. It has a 15, 20. So, Jackson and Malachi can roll a d6.
Don't you dare roll a 1, Jackson. Oh, okay. Jackson is well aware of what's going on.
Yes. So Jackson and Malachi, see, Jackson knows probably what this thing is. It is called a Krell. It is a small, it looks like a hovering 5-foot across brain with an octopus-like beak that comes out and a cluster of 10 spiny 6-foot-long tentacles that hang down below it. And it floats over and it gets an ambush on Borman and Dentry. So, yikes. Hold on.
Guys, look out!
It's going to make its so I imagine Borman is probably invis, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's
So,
generally what he is.
so it is going to make its ambush attack on Dentry, and so Malachi and Jackson, you see this thing come across this 8-foot ceiling, go right over Dentry, and drop down from above. It gets 10 tentacle attacks and 1 beak attack.
Oh,
So, okay.
10.
But it'll go like on its turn, right? We still get
No,
the
it gets
initiative.
an ambush attack first. So
I was like, I heard that word ambush. I understand ambush.
Nat-
Oh, mother.
20 for the first one. So, the first attack, Dentry takes 4 points of damage, and make
Okay,
a
max
save.
damage is 4.
Make a save versus paralysis.
Damn it!
Man, why do you hate me? What's my paralysis save? Oh, I made it. Okay, cool.
All right, so you're not paralyzed on the first attack. Second attack, miss. Third attack, miss. Fourth attack, miss. 5th attack. You have -1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Thaco 15. That's a miss. 6th attack. Nat 20. You take another 4 points of damage.
And have to make another save.
And make another save.
Oh.
That should be good. You want to roll over.
Oh, yes, then yes. Oh, wait, if I want to roll over, then the first one was a miss, my bad.
Okay, so
wait, what was my first? Wait. What was the first roll?
Like a 12?
It was an 11. What if I hit the number? Do I want to go over it or hit it?
You can match or above.
Thank God. Okay, because I have the ring gives me a +1 on savings, which means that my save instead of a 12 is an 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
7th attack. Oops, wrong dice.
I see you trying to roll big. Okay.
11 is a miss. 8th attack. 11 is a miss. 9th attack. 9 is a miss. And 10th attack. 18.
Son of a bitch.
That hits exactly -3. You take another 2 points of damage and make a paralysis save.
I just automatically gave myself max damage. Whoops. Let me give myself back. To give me 2 of those hit points back. Alrighty, come on. Big money. Nope.
Okay, so...
And on the very last attack, I fall.
Dentry is paralyzed for 1 turn, so 10 minutes. And you see these tentacles kind of grab him, wrap him up, and pull it up to the beak. And the beak, he gets no. So what is your AC without your shield?
Without my shield, that's 0 then. The shield is only a 1, I think.
So the beak bites down, but it doesn't get through his armor. You just hear this crunch sound as the beak bites down on his armor. Everybody roll initiative.
Three and 3.
So paralyzed victims, 2 tentacles wrap around the victim, and the other tentacles and beak inflict automatic damage. A successful attack targeted at the tentacles disables 1. That tentacle can no longer attack. And they are unharmed by lightning. That's interesting. It doesn't give AC for the individual tentacles. I guess it's the regular AC, since it's mostly tentacles. All right. Everybody got their initiation?
Yep, I do.
Wow, Cameron's at the top.
I know, it's super weird. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Can I see it to get it? Does guiding bolt go around things, or do I risk hitting my friends like with a ranged weapon?
I'm sorry, what was it? Guiding bolt going around friends? Well, it's an automatic hit, so. And I mean, it's 8 feet up on the ceiling, and it's got 2 of these tentacles wrapped around Dentry.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt then. I believe it's 1d6. Want to say?
So it will take 5.
Okay.
Or 6 because of the bless.
Oh yeah, bless is good.
And it needs to make a save versus spells. Hit fails. So the next attack on it gets a +1. Because it's all shiny now and glittery. So yeah, your Mavis's guiding bolt leaps out and hits the Krell. What does Allura want to do?
So you said the ceiling's like 8 feet up?
Yes.
That's not super high to like fly under. I thought I could give like a
No.
tag for
No.
cure.
I imagine if you were flying on your broom, it'd be a lot like a scene out of the speeder bike scene out of Return of the Jedi, except in a really cramped room.
Okay. Man, I'm not that useful. Let's see here. I am going to watch these other directions
Okay.
because I don't want any. I'm going to watch over this way primarily. I don't want anything sneaking up on us.
Okay. All right. Borman is surprised. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Kill it, Dad.
Yeah, Jackson, you were revolted by this thing. It is an abomination.
All right. Well, I will move up to here, and I will attack.
Okay, are you attacking it or are you attacking one of the tentacles?
Only because I'm worried about all these tentacles hitting Dentry right now. I'm gonna attack the tentacles to try and. Oh wait, no, I got the Vorpal. Let's go for it. I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
And that's a 16 with the bless.
You hit.
Woohoo! All right, let's get that DA +4. 11 points of damage.
Ouch. So your Vorpal cuts into the brain-like section of the Krell, and it lets out a shriek and is bleeding profusely.
Not enough.
But it makes its morale check. Is now pissed off. Malachi, what would you like to do?
Well, I see it bleed,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm thinking it's a creature of some sort.
Yep.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So let's make it make a save versus spell or be choked.
Okay.
I cast choke.
It saves.
Well, that's great.
And it lets out kind of a weird octopus-like laughter.
Okay.
Like it.
The Krell is going to automatically hit with 8 of its tentacles. So Dentry takes another 8 points of damage.
Well, thank you for rolling that all as one.
And a bite attack for another 5 points of damage. It clamps down and takes a chunk of half orc.
Dentry is down to about half health.
Okay, Dentry is paralyzed. Mavis.
Can I reach up and give a tag to my friend and
Yeah.
heal them?
You certainly can. Or you could try to attack a tentacle. It's up to you.
I think
Can her cure light wounds remove his paralysis?
It could.
but that would be it by itself, right?
Right.
Um,
It wouldn't give
do
any hit points
have-
back. It would just cure his paralysis.
I have cure serious wounds. I haven't used it before.
So
And
Cure
so-
Serious. Funny thing, I looked at Cure Serious, and it does not do. It does not. It only does the 2d6 plus 2 hit points. It does not. It does not remove paralysis.
It's so
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, that is strictly relegated to light wounds.
I think I might try and remove the paralysis so he has a chance to slash at the tentacles before being paralyzed again.
Sure.
Because I only have blunt weapons. That kind of sucks for this, huh?
Well, I mean, brains are squishy.
So,
And I mean,
I don't know.
the Krell is pretty badly wounded.
Oh, maybe I should just. Can I smack its brain
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll try and do that instead. I didn't think I could reach it. For 15 to hit.
Is that
That
with
is
the
a-
blessed?
That is
No,
a
it's
hit.
not. So it's 15. Oh, but awesome. So my warhammer is 1d6 plus 2. And it would be
1d6 plus 3 because of the bless.
Yeah,
Plus your strength mod.
I don't have one of those. But 7.
So
Right
she
in the
reaches
brain.
up and buries her warhammer, hits the beak, and it shoves the beak back into the brain, and there's a squishing sound, and it drops to the floor, dead.
Yay!
Excellent move. We gotta figure out how long you're paralyzed for now.
So he is paralyzed for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not bad. That gives us time to look for more traps in this room in the chests and
He's
And
like
loot.
used to it by now.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. Doing a look for traps in the big room here,
Okay.
and I'm still invisible. I got a 3.
Okay, so so you don't find any traps in this room. Looking over the room.
Okay,
And
so
looking over the chest, they're not trapped either, but they are all locked.
okay,
There are
and there's also a big.
2 chests. There is a large iron box and a small iron box, and there is a chariot. The chariot is gilded in gold and platinum plate, and it's going to be impossible to get out of here. It weighs about 6,000 coins.
But it has wheels.
Yeah, but it's that much gold and plate. It's going to, or platinum. It's going to be that. You're not going to wheel that upstairs. That's
No, not us, but I mean, I have a scroll that I made of the spectral steed,
okay.
and it's got a real nice carrying weight. Let's see what's going on with it. Boy, you use a lot of gold on getting that out and put up on some dogs or something. But whatever. Let me look at the spell for spectral steed is.
Now,
Oh,
Borman
come
would
on.
realize that this chariot, of course, it's not made of gold. It is gilded in gold and plated in platinum. So the actual chariot itself is really made. It's just like any other chariot. It's made of wood.
So
Okay,
let's
but
get
this-
to chipping that stuff off.
Well, the steed is good for 3,000 coins worth of weight.
Right, and the chariot weighs 6,000.
Yeah, we'll just have to strip this down.
Okay. So you're going to be down here for a couple days. But you've got 2 chests, a large box, and a small box.
Well,
Okay,
I'm just
so-
glad we got to see the chariot. I'm not getting
Yeah.
greedy with
Well, the first chest, I'm going to look for traps. I got a 3.
Nope.
And then it should no longer be locked
Okay.
with my fancy stuff.
So you
And then
you open the first chest. There are 100 platinum pieces in it.
100 platinum.
good, yeah.
Hold on here. There are 600 gold pieces.
600 gold.
That's experience right there, buddy.
it.
Just feeling us get more powerful.
I'll find a potion someday. But for
There-
now, I can find the house. So.
There are 200 electrum pieces.
200 electrum.
There are 100 silver pieces.
100 silver.
My phone's available if you want it.
Okay.
And that is the first chest.
One chest down.
Now there's
All right, move into the second.
Okay.
And that's looking for traps with a 2.
Nope.
And I'm unlocking with a 2.
Okay. Second chest, you open it up. There are 700 gold pieces.
700 gold.
There are 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Oh, all right.
You have to write something.
Yeah. 10 gems worth 100.
Yes.
All right.
And 300 copper pieces.
Well, it's getting where we're going to have to ditch the copper, isn't it?
How much copper was it?
100 or 300.
300.
300?
Yeah.
Getting close.
Yeah. I mean, I just put a bunch of gems in mine. So, I mean, but that's at least those don't take up as much as real coinage.
And now there is
You know.
a large iron box and a small iron box.
Well, I'm going to come up to the first one and I'm going to look for traps.
No traps.
I got a 2 for the 3rd time in a row. And a 2 for the 4th time in a row to unlock the chest.
Now, don't forget.
I'm going to change my color of dice because they're loaded.
So don't forget, you're in your plate, right?
That's great.
So you're at a +2 to your roll. So that was actually a 5. But that, I mean, you still make it.
Oh, for I thought that was just for stealth.
No, that well, yeah, I guess that is for stuff. Never mind. So the large box, there are a pair of boots and a cloak.
Boots.
And they are like
Boots and
a-
cloak and cloak and boots and
They
cloak
are-
and boots.
All right.
The boots are like a dark brown leather. They lace up to the knee, almost like knee-high moccasins, and then the cloak is a dark emerald green.
All right. Well, I'm going to give them both to Laura to look at.
Okay.
And is that all that's in the chest on the box?
That's it.
Go into the next one and going to look for traps.
Should I look at the items first or wait?
Oh, do whatever you do. I'm just here. Look at this, and getting out my mass stupidity rolls. I did not unlock this one.
It is,
Oh.
and you can't make another attempt until you gain a level.
I
That's
will
correct.
ring the chime, the unlocking chime, and mark one off.
Okay, so you ring the chime, and it goes click, and the box opens, and there is a wand inside.
Ooh,
And I will give that wand to Alora too,
I
so
just
she
gotta
can roll.
figure all this crap out.
Yeah, figure all this out, Alora.
Go reading your little books. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that soon.
And then, if we have any other time after that, waiting on the paralysis to go off, I'm going to strip as much of this platinum off this chariot as I can.
All right, so Alora can make her first intelligence ability check.
9, 14, 14. Okay. Is it 18? Did not make it then.
Okay, so she's simply not sure about this cloak and boots.
Okay, Malachi will go, well, let me look at it. And fuck if I know.
And Mavis will make the long shot. Pepper, even though she's not as bright. Still failed.
All right.
Right?
So yeah,
Yeah,
What if someone just puts it on?
they could.
Yeah, go for it.
Borman will take a look.
Folks.
Oh, okay, you
Mhm.
want to put it on? Go ahead and put it on. But I rolled a 4. So Borman is like, man, that might be a.
What's it?
Right, and before I go to put it on, you're like, hold up, that might be
So,
Yeah, I'm waiting on the DM to tell me because
so-
I fucking don't know.
So who was going to put it on?
Jackson was about to.
Go ahead and make a dexterity ability check.
Oh, devouring boots.
No, the cloak. I'm putting on the cloak, not the boots. All right, so I want to roll over or under.
You want to roll under your dex.
I didn't make it.
Okay. So Borman stops you just as you're about to swing this cloak around and says that he thinks that these could be elven cloak and boots.
That bad?
Yeah, I think these might be elven cloak and boots.
Well, what's so bad about that? Why'd you stop me?
I don't know. You put them on, you have to be like, my name is Jackson L. Samuel.
I
Hello,
don't know anything
My
about
name is
the
Jackson
elven
L. Samuel. I am a ranger. Prepare to die.
Yeah.
So can I put the cloak on or not now? I'm looking at you like, why are you stopping me?
Well, yeah, I'm just, trying to think about how to word this. It's very touchy. So, I'll say,
Is it going to
Is it
offend the elves or something? Or is the cloak going to reject non-elves?
Well, that's
No.
that's what I'm.
No,
No?
Yeah.
It's not a racism cloak?
No,
Put 'em on.
it's not a cloak of racism. No.
No. Well, put
Okay,
'em on and give it a
fine.
little twirl.
I put on the cloak.
You
I
find a,
probably recognize it as an elven cloak being
you
a
find
ranger
a
and
cloak
running
of universal diversity. This is elven cloak and boots.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
I thought Jackson already had speedy boots.
He does.
He does have speedy boots.
So maybe four then? Because then he doesn't have to move silent checks.
Yeah. If I get the elven cloak and boots, I'll trade the ring of invisibility to somebody else.
You're
Is
only
this-
near invisible though.
Right.
So,
No,
but
it's like
I'm speaking.
you're like a rogue. You're doing all our scouting. It's good for you to be invisible and silent. That's like
Yeah,
a
right.
pretty
Yeah.
good
Yes.
combo.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
technically, you
well-
could give the cloak to somebody else and keep the ring. Somebody else could wear the cloak, and they would only have a 1 in 6 chance of being spotted. They basically gain the ability to
Yeah.
be Almost.
I'd love the stealth boots to be invisible. So yeah, I'll take the boots.
Yeah, take the boots, and I like the near invisibility with moving fast as well.
Yeah.
That with the speed boots would actually be really impressive because I'm like going really fast and I'm nearly invisible. So it's like, did they see what they saw? Are they even sure that they saw what they saw? Should make it a 1 in 12, I think, because I'm moving so fast.
Right, it's just a blurry invisible thing.
My
Mhm.
boots are made for walking. Yeah.
All right, so you got stealth boots and I've got near invisibility cloak.
Yeah, this turned out really nice.
Absolutely. It was
Yeah.
worth almost dying.
Oh yeah. But there was still another chest up in this other place here. We just need to
Well,
kind of
you haven't looked at the wand yet.
Oh yeah, wand.
Wand.
That is the Laura.
I don't do wands.
Look at the wand.
I don't do wands.
I'll make a check.
Wand of Summon Diva
I need it.
Gorgon.
I know what this one is.
Okay, it is
Wand of Medusa Training.
a wand of. No, that's not what I rolled. Oh, I guess it is. It is a wand of magic missile with 9 charges.
Ooh.
Do the charges reset or are they done?
No.
Well,
Wands cannot be recharged.
let me see. Laura's got a dagger of throwing, the staff of the spell, and the rod of carrying. Can Mavis use the wand?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
It is an arcane wand. So Malachi could use it and Alora could use it.
How long is a turn?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Man, go ahead. Those are automatic hits.
Right.
Go ahead.
At
I've
1d6
got-
plus 1.
Yeah, take them, Laura, because a lot of my stuff is the marionette and all that, and I have a +1 crossbow.
Wand of magic missile. How many charges again?
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got it written down. I will magic missile some folks when I get the chance.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna be far away anymore. I'm gonna be
Yeah, you guys can all be in this room. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
we
all
would
kinda-
like to. Yeah, we're actually all in the room, kind of, with Borman kind of chilling at the door in his new boots.
And Dentry chilling by the door as well with his like, I don't like being surprised.
Yeah.
Anybody want to heal Dentry? You know, since we're taking some downtime.
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Let me see here. You're down kind of a lot, aren't you?
Woo.
Maybe we should do the serious wounds. How many are you down?
23.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that then. It's 2d6 plus what? You just told me a minute ago. Or we'll do
Yeah,
this.
he just told you. I know what was it? It was 2d6 plus what?
What? No, I wanted to roll 2d6. What the heck? Okay. There.
6 points plus how much? 2?
I think it was 2. That's not that great. Oh, well.
DM, sir, what is the serious healing? 2d6 plus what?
2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
No, that was this
So,
one.
I'll take plus 8.
And the Alora and Mavis are back near Dentry over here.
I'll take a potion too if we got one to spare.
Yeah, if they're all working on him and looking at shit.
Alora
They're
will
not-
give you healing. It's the same. For 5 more.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
I'm only down 10 points now.
Okay, that still kind of sucks. But you see, we have 4 healing potions in the party. Just gonna take one still, you may.
I feel like me being closer to full health is worth losing a potion.
Okay.
Me too.
All right.
You only die 4 or 5 times.
Okay, take one more then.
It's a D6, right? Good potion.
Yeah, +1.
Sweet.
What is going on there?
I rolled
He's
well.
just steadily adding shit.
Ah,
DM's
Oh,
a
was I
dick.
not
He's
supposed
just
to roll?
adding stuff.
That wasn't my roll, it's her roll, so I gotta take the 4.
no, it's your roll.
Okay. So then, yes, I get 7 points.
That's much better.
Yeah, now I'm only down 3. I'm good with that. I can live with that just fine. Just sitting over here on the rubble pile, like, oh, that's better.
Yeah, so Dentry quaffs his potion, but you can hear everybody roll a d6. Or every character roll a d6.
Oh shit. I never like when you say that.
If you get a 1 or a 2, you are surprised.
Okay.
We are on high alert, Gentry and Jackson. High alert.
Borman is high alert, watching the door, surprised.
Dolores surprised.
Okay.
Malachi is not surprised, but
Alphabetical.
Malachi has got a lantern.
Are
Are we rolling initiative? Too?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Alora was surprised.
Yeah.
And now a 6. So from down the to the east, down the corridor, you see a throng, like 7 of them. They just keep coming. Trolls. And the trolls are looking at you, and they kind of falter and stop. Like they're not sure what to do.
Do they see Jackson?
They see Borman. I don't know about Jackson. No, well, that's a good question. Jackson's wearing the cloak.
Borman's still invisible.
They do.
Ah, oh yeah, Borman hasn't dropped invisibility.
Oh, okay, so they don't see Borman. They see Malachi, but they do see Jackson. But they kind of falter and stop and are just looking in your direction.
Are we in their little horde area?
You don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Does anyone want to be intimidating, or because that charm doesn't seem like it would work super good on trolls?
I mean, we can see what they're talking about, and you know, we could say stuff to them like, "Stop right there."
Yes.
Okay.
Jackson will be like, I think you walked down the wrong corridor. With his non-charisma, by the way.
Right. So, does Jackson have a plus or minus? Does he have a minus to his charisma?
Sure does.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 minus your charisma modifier.
2d6 minus 1.
1. That's it. That's nothing.
So that's 5.
Yeah, they yell in broken common. This lead one here yells down and says, you in our stuff, you're in the vault.
Malachi will yell down to him, "Y'all need to come here and get this chariot and pull it outside for us."
Yeah, they're gonna love that. I thought we'd politely agree to leave. That's where I thought this was going.
Oh, well, we could.
Know.
We could. We could leave if they.
I could apologize. Sorry, we'll be out. We'll go away.
Malachi,
we have another test to get.
What is your modifier to charisma?
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
want to ask? So I have a 6 charisma.
Oh.
So that
Oh.
-1,
Yeah, go ahead.
-2.
Yeah, -1. So go ahead and roll 2d6 -1.
But are we still blessed?
You are, but it doesn't count on
Yeah, it's
ability
only
checks.
for attack.
It's only attack and damage.
Oh, well, that is
And
just.
it's not a saving throw, so it's an ability thing. Oh,
Okay.
that's a good roll, though.
How about
That's
a 10?
a good roll.
So a 10.
Mm, I'll speak to him in that chaos speak. You should know why we're here. We're here to retrieve the chariot. Come get it and pull it and take it out for us.
Is Malachi chaotic?
He has that necromancer speak, which you said was chaotic.
Oh, okay. So the troll, this lead troll, kind of turns and looks, and they kind of mumble to one another. And he turns around and goes, "Well, if you already loot vault, you should loot secondary vault to the north too. There's chest in there."
Thank you. Will you please take the chariot out? We're going to summon the spectorial steeds and reclaim this land that is rightfully ours.
So the lead troll, the rest of the trolls kind of chuckle, and the lead troll laughing goes, yeah, we haul out chariot for you.
Understood. And then we're going up into the north thing. Just kind of.
Okay.
Jackson is very distrustful of what they have just said.
Borman, roll a d6.
Oh,
Malachi, roll a d6. Okay.
well, look for traps.
So you do find a trap
Oh, that we just narrowly missed.
that you walked on and did not trigger. Both you and Malachi did not trigger the trap. You discover that this. Well, let me draw some X's so that we know where these are at.
Well, we're gonna. Ooh.
You and Malachi ran down these stairs and did not trigger the trap. The trap is twofold. These stairs are designed to collapse and turn into a ramp, and there are jets. Well, I guess it's threefold. There are 3 nozzles on the east and west sides of these stairs that spray out oil onto the then collapsed stairs into a ramp. And the bottom, this square at the bottom right here, then opens up and is a spiked pit.
Oh, damn.
That is 10 feet deep and 5 feet wide.
Well, oh, hey, walk along the edges because that's the only reason we got up.
So after you discover this pit, you kind of open up the pit and you look in there and you see that at the bottom of the pit is the shattered remains of a wheelchair and the skeleton of a handy-capable adventurer that was using a combat wheelchair that triggered the trap and fell into the pit and died.
Oh, y'all are just proper assholes.
We need to let can Laura go down there and attach a rope to him with her broom?
Why do we want this guy's corpse?
Because we want to do we want to make sure he didn't.
We want to properly bury him.
On.
You want to
Yeah.
stack the corpse up a little?
Yeah, and he doesn't need so many items to carry into the hereafter.
Okay, yeah, I can use the broom and grab it, likely.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go down with the broom and you kind of sort through. This adventurer didn't have anything. All of his equipment was mundane.
Wow, tragic! Like everything about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Well, yeah, we're all gonna. I'm gonna make sure the area is clear and guide everybody into the room because we don't really know what's gonna happen with those trolls.
Okay.
Um,
So everybody is going into the room.
I hope so.
Are
I'm
we?
looking for traps, but I'm gonna start seeing if the first chest is locked, and if it's not, that
So
should unlock
there
it.
is a large chest go ahead and move your characters into the room wherever you want to be. If Borman's checking out the chest, he would be right there.
All right, then that's where I am, right there, checking out the chest. Ah, this place has a big rack. Such a large chest.
And I'm super rusty.
Love big chested dungeons.
Maybe this is
Jackson stands
uncomfortable.
at the top of the stairs, like, "Don't come down here. Don't do that."
So Jackson's going to stay at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, Jackson has no desire to just let us be in a kill box.
God damn it, Jackson.
Otherwise,
So,
Well, no, what I was
I'm
going to do
looking
is
at this going, this is a kill box with a trap that could be triggered by them on purpose. Hell no, I'm not going down there.
well, if you run up the stairs and trigger the trap, then
No, it's a downhill stairs. It's a downhill into the room.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why are you guys going into the kill box?
Well, there's a chest.
Yeah, you
there's
go.
stuff in there.
So Borman, you get up to the chest. The chest is locked.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Okay, so you unlock the chest and you open it up, and it is just filled with sand.
Rude. We've been
I
pranked.
knew it.
And
I knew it.
the trolls move into attack. Everybody roll initiative, and with that initiative, we will pick that up next week.
Okay.
Freaking knew it. I was like, this is a kill box. This is a kill box through and through.
Well, it adds excitement
As
to
a kill box,
things.
I've set many a kill box myself. Oh wait, Jackson got a 3, my bad. What?
They're trolls. You guys are going to want to break out the acid and the fire.
Well, I don't have fire anymore.
Right?
My
Yeah.
flaming sword got dissolved.
Yeah, the random roll was it landed on trolls, 1d8, and I rolled a 7. I was like, fuck, that's a lot of trolls.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Jackson's gonna roll well and take some heads off.
Just have to light this stairwell on fire.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
No.
Yeah, what kind of dumbass trolls have a fire trap?
Aurora's in here twice for some reason.
It's not a fire trap. It's just a slanty open into a spike pit trap.
Oh, I thought it sprayed oil but could you light the oil?
You
You
could.
could, but the oil was to make it slick so you'd slide into the spikes.
Oh, okay. That's like less stupid of a trap.
Yeah, but you could still light the oil on fire.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll wait for him to run
So
into
we
it.
will pick up this fight with the trolls next week, but we need to divvy up some XP.
All I know is Jackson is not big on going into rooms that have no exits. That's always been his whole thing.
So everybody gets 890 experience points.
That was really good.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, you guys hit the jackpot with some treasure. Not so much with the random trolls, but the treasure was good.
I'm glad we saw the other stuff before we saw the kill box room.
Right? Yeah.
Ah, man. Good times.
All right. So we will pick this up next week at 12 o'clock on Saturday. And I will see Wes and Cameron on Wednesday night.
That was really fun. Thanks.
All right,
Thank
have a good night,
you.
guys.
You
Have a good
too.
night.
Good night.